Oh my, what an intro. This was great, guys. Thank you, DJ WOJAK.
Oh yeah.
WOJAK, what a greeting. What's going on? DeFi Addicts, what's going on? Viewers, the
Hey,
DJ's in the house.
Wow.
Our amazing DJ and ambassador, one of the great ambassadors of Dogechain.
Nice, pal. Great.
You know what? I'm super stoked that we decided to do this call. We decided, you know us, we always do things on a whim. But after we saw some couple Telegram messages, and after yesterday as well, guys, exciting stuff happening, man, in the DC ecosystem, man.
Exactly. I think WOJAK is expanding a bit.
They're expanding a bit. We could talk about that, or we can let our DJ WOJAK's got his mic off. He's dying to say something. I know. I can see him in the background. He's got his mic unmuted. He's dying to say something after the music. So go ahead, bro. Introduce yourself to the guys watching. You press record. I'm assuming you press record.
It's
right?
already. I done it already since the intro. The fantastic.
Oh, we got the intro too. Sweet.
Yes.
Nice. DJ, what's going on, bro? Are you pumped like we are right now after what we saw at WOJAK Finance?
No, absolutely. I am jacked to the tits, as they say. First, I want to say hello to all the community members that are out there and that are listening to us, and for those that will be watching on the YouTube video that will be released later. We want to say hello. We want to say welcome you to the channel, to the YouTube channel, to the Telegram chat. Welcome to WOJAK Finance, and hopefully you can learn something today with these wonderful hosts of this wonderful chat. So,
yep.
First, assalamu alaikum, everyone. Greeting, peace to everybody. Hope everybody is having a wonderful holiday so far. I know we haven't quite got to the apex of that yet, but I'm hoping that everybody is nice and comfortable, and you got your eggnog and your hot chocolate ready for Christmas. As far as WOJAK Finance, I guess Christmas has come a little early for us, hasn't it?
Oh yeah, that's what I saw on the Telegram thing. I saw the Christmas early. What's going on? I was lost because I got up a little late. I usually wake up about 5:30 a.m. I woke up around 8, and then I see all these messages. What's going on? Christmas is early. Christmas is early. I was like, what? And then and then DJ, you came on and let me know. So you want to let the listeners know what the heck we talking about?
Yeah, absolutely. So everyone, I hope you guys are aware of the pre-sale for the new Dogechain project called Doglands that just recently launched. There was humongous hype. So basically, what they wanted to do, they chose WOJAK Finance over the other dexes to start off with a partnership for one particular reason. And that was, we have, as I stated before, the best promotional package on Dogechain. I mean, you can't even argue against that. We do. And for that reason, they knew that they would be able to get, a decent headwind, even with terrible markets, just simply from bullish WOJAK promotion. And that's exactly what happened. I think in the first, 20 minutes or something like that, they sold like 10% of the of the pre-sale supply. I mean, it just started flying off of the shelf. So congratulations to Doglands. This partnership, why it's so bullish for WOJAK, let me explain. You guys, if you have been paying attention to the recent announcements that I made, I also mentioned about VIP farms that might be coming up in the future. This will be a kind of a sneak peek into VIP farms. We're going to actually do a farm with Doglands. Basically, you will pair your WOJAK token that you have with your Dogland tokens and be able to farm WOJAK tokens. And the reason why this is so bullish is because there are undoubtedly users who have Dogland pre-sale tokens just sitting in wallet that would love to get a yield from it. and probably are not exposed to WOJAK token at all. So what does this mean for WOJAK? This means that a pump may be coming in the future, not maybe, but I mean, wink, wink, nod, nod. A pump may be coming for WOJAK token, and it will be organic because we will actually be adding tremendous amount of liquidity to WOJAK via this. So imagine not only this project, but imagine when Yuki Mints drops their token, and the same thing happens with them. And then when TDH, the Drug Huskies, who I'm working with as strategists, when they drop their token on WOJAK Finance with full liquidity, what kind of impact that's going to have? I mean, so the long-term, literally, there are projects right now that are sitting almost on autopilot from just the way that we have the business model set up, because we have projects coming to us at a pace that I almost can't keep up with. But it's very, very bullish. Like, I mean, you go look at the chart doesn't tell you the full picture, right? The chart just shows you that there's impatience in markets, and that the conditions aren't exactly conducive to an extreme bullish run. But when you ignore the chart and look at the fundamentals of what's going on with the WOJAK token, WOJAK Finance DEX as itself, the metrics, the catalysts, the volume, it's all bullish. Like I mean, you look at WOJAK Finance as a business, you look at WOJAK Finance as a cryptocurrency, and you can't find a single bare thing about it except the price. And that's a good thing, because when you look at that price, that gives a lot of people an opportunity to get in on this token before it starts hitting that 10 cent, 30 cent, 40, 50 cent. I think all-time high was around 70 cents. So we're just starting. This is only a 4-month-old kind of thing, and it is blossoming at an extraordinary rate. So that's the bullish news, is that we will have a tremendous liquidity pump soon. And this is not something like up in the air. Like, we're working on this now, like right now. We're working on this right now. Like, this will be extremely soon dropping this news. So get you some WOJAK tokens if you don't. If you have some Dogland pre-sale and you don't have WOJAK, go to wojak.fi. That's WOJAK.fi, and you'll be able to purchase you some WOJAK tokens. We are primarily on Dogechain. If you don't have the Doglands token from pre-sale, I think the pre-sale is still going on. You can get those at doglands.dog.
Yeah, their pre-sale is still going on, I believe.
I believe also.
Let me see. Let me share my screen here. I think they've got about. Looks like it ends here in about just over 5 hours, guys. If you can see that. Or maybe you can't see that. Are you seeing WOJAK instead?
Yeah, we're seeing WOJAK. Was just about to
How about now?
No.
Oh, let me unshare. Hold on. Let me unshare this. Telegram, man. Okay, here we go. So, guys, get some Doglands, guys. Check it out, guys. Look, there's they got a whole bunch. They got just under 5 hours to grab some. I know after this, if they don't sell out here in their own interface, they're gonna be using a pink sale, which is cool. All right, so I know it's for some people might be easier there than here. It all depends on their wallet and where they're from. But I know this is hot right now, so guys, get on this. It's not that bad. It's only one wrap dodge gets you about half a Dogland, so that's pretty good price right now, man. Especially with what's going on with what's going on with them as well, right?
Right.
So,
absolutely.
Yeah, because if you check it out, they're partners, right? They got WOJAK, dogetools as partners. They're on Twitter. They also got a Telegram group as well, right? Pretty active. They just got under 500 members, and they're very new to Telegram too, right?
Correct.
So yeah, so
go and join.
That's pretty. Go and join, man. Go and join. Follow them on Medium. They're on Medium as well. They talk about the pre-sale there. So they only got 5 followers on Medium. So let's pump up the jam and start following.
Yeah.
I thought I followed, but not. I am now. Here we go.
And they are also doing a giveaway at the moment. Don't forget.
Yes,
that. If you buy
on
some,
Twitter.
you make a chance to get some 100 Rap Doge. There you go.
That's right. Here we go. Here's the thing here to celebrate. We're doing a small giveaway. All you have to do is just send a pic of how many you got.
Yep.
Pretty much, right?
Yeah.
Let's
And like and retweet and follow them on Medium. That's about it, I think. So
that's it. The people showing their pictures of what they got in their wallet. So we got a couple whales here, which is pretty cool.
That's so nice.
Some mini whales. So guys, get in on this giveaway, man. If you got some, send your picture and retweet this thing. You know, and make sure you're following WOJAK on Twitter.
Absolutely. If you guys don't have any of those tokens, go get you some. Go get you some WOJAK tokens so you have something to pair it with and get you some yield while we wait on the tokenomics for this token to really play out. So I want to also say something about Doglands. Doglands is a GameFi project. I don't know if that has been stated yet or not, but they primarily focus on gaming. Now, if you haven't noticed, WOJAK Finance has picked its partners like strategically. Like we have partners that benefit us in big ways when things start to take off in this chain, and we benefit them as well. But this game can really set us on a new wavelength. And the reason why I was keen on closing the deal with Yukimint, which I believe should be bearing some fruit soon. I think I've been seeing their Telegram kind of peeping up lately. But Yukimint and Doglands are going to be big players in the space when it comes to GameFi because they have the looks, right? They have the aesthetics. I think even King Wojak, me and him were talking. He was like, "Dude, like their game looks awesome." I was like, "Yes, their game looks really well put together." And that's bullish, right? Because one of the things WOJAK is really good on is aesthetics. Like we like to look good. We don't want things to look crappy or down. You know, we like things to look sharp and very clean. And they give us that vibe especially with the 8-bit that they got going on. So I really am bullish on Doglands. So grab you some tokens if you don't have any. And grab you some WOJAK so you can pair it and get you some mad APR because we are going to open that farm pretty soon.
Oh, I'm excited to do that. When that launches, we're going to do another call, guys. We're uploading to YouTube, so make sure you like and subscribe, okay, guys? Like and subscribe and share, okay? We like on our DeFi Addicts channel, we just started a tip bot, guys, and the other day we were playing with it, Cohen and I. And we started letting it rain DC, and I seen DJ let it rain some DC just before the call. So thanks a lot for that, guys. We want to keep it raining for you guys, but we got to see you guys sharing. You know what I mean? Don't just come and just I want some DC. Come to the chat. I want you guys to be active. Talk about the chain. Talk about the projects on Dogechain. You know what I mean? Let us know your opinion. This is an open chat room, guys. You know, if you want to talk about anything in DeFi that concerning Dogechain right now, go ahead, man. It's a free forum, and guys, you might get a tip for it. You guys, we want a very active community. Don't be shy. I know some guys, you know, were in the last call that we did. Poppin' Doge came on, which I appreciate he did, and he started talking a little bit. But look, guys, you know what I mean. We want it to rain, but help us make it rain. You got to share. Let the world know. Share on Twitter. Share on Fuckbook. Share wherever you want. Everywhere. You know.
Fuckbook.
So like that's the thing. Because if you want liquidity to come in all these projects, guys, you got to let everyone know. Tell your friends. Your friends will tell their friends, and they'll tell their friends, and they'll tell someone at their job. They'll tell someone on the street, some Joe Blow. It's all about word of mouth. Okay. So keep sharing, man, because that's the way. That's how it's going to be in this chain. That even though we're in a bull market, a bear market right now, it don't matter. We're a lot of projects are building behind the scenes. Ignore the white noise. Ignore the mainstream media talking bull. You know, it's all crap. Like I know. Speaking of bear markets and memes and Doge right now, I know Musk on Twitter. He did a little poll if I should still be the head of Twitter. Blah blah blah. You know what I mean? And then I seen some comments of some idiots write down, "Oh, time to short Doge." You know, ignore all that BS. You know, the guy runs a multi-billion-dollar business in Tesla and SpaceX. Obviously he wasn't going to stay as the spokesperson for Twitter. Well, he still will be, but he's not going to be like there 24/7. He's got other businesses to do. Like he eventually he's going to grab a great head to help with his Twitter as well. You know what I mean? So ignore all the white noise. And guys, when you see dips like this right now in the bear market, this is the time to, okay, I got some money aside. I gotta go grab some. This is the time right now when we're on a low end. This kind of cycle is where you make money. Billionaires and millionaires are created in bear markets, guys. So I don't know if you saw other crypto news. I don't know. Addict, did you see what's going on to Japan? Did you see what Japan all of a sudden did today?
What did Japan do? No, I didn't.
Oh, you didn't see the Japanese? Well, they're jumping on the interest rate. They're jumping on the interest rate hikes over there in Japan. So yeah, they seen the U.S. Federal Reserve do it, and because of that, their USD gained strength, right, to the rest of the world. So Japan said, "Screw this, we're not going to be on the wayside." So they started pumping their interest rates as well, and now even though they're late to the party, it affected the price of USD, and then Bitcoin did a little pump from it because the US dollar value dropped. They said, "Oh, okay, if it's losing value, we got to invest in another asset." So they went to Bitcoin. So why not Doge? Why not other cryptos? You know what I mean?
Concerning that.
Say again.
May I say something concerning America?
Yeah. Go ahead, bro.
Go ahead.
So, it is well-known fact that Japan is a capitalist country. America is a capitalist country. Ever since the end of the Cold War, America and the other capitalist countries in the world have had the mindset of maintaining this kind of capitalistic system. And it's kind of this international cabal that is used to things running a certain way. And anytime they get in trouble, they oftentimes collaborate in ways that we can't really tell right off the bat. What happened with Japan, with them crashing USD and having Bitcoin do a small little pump there, was nothing short of the Democrats in power here in the States trying to make markets seem a little bit more, what's the word I'm looking for? Appealing, like as if almost like a bottom signaling kind of issue, If you think that Japan is raising interest rates and America like found out about it on the Japanese news, like no.
No.
You know what I mean? Like no, that's not how politics, especially global economic politics, that's not how it works. So
Right.
We have to be very, very, very careful when we have geopolitics that are moving markets. When the U.S. was doing it, and it was just the U.S., I was worried, but not as worried. And now we're starting to see Japan play into it. China could start jumping into it, and the whole Russia-Ukraine thing, I don't think is even far from being over. It's just this is really, really a bad time market-wise for you to have your money in dollars. This is really not a good time for your money to be sitting in dollars. And the reason why I say that is because
I agree.
The reason why I say that is because over time, your dollar's value has decreased tremendously. When my grandmother was a kid and she wanted to go to the movie theaters, and her parents gave her $1, that was a lot of money. She could have gotten popcorn, the drink, the movie, a dinner, and maybe had some money left over in order to get a ride home or something. With the buying power of just $1 whenever she was a kid was tremendous compared to what it is today. And that's not a testament of, we're eating different popcorn than she was eating. Like, no, that's ludicrous. We're not eating different popcorn. We're eating the same popcorn.
Oh, there's gold in that popcorn now. There's lots of gold in it.
God. Yeah. They give you a nice velvety seat, and then that makes it worth a lot more. It's ridiculous. But you have this idea that, I hear the rhetoric all the time, things are getting more expensive, things are getting more expensive. This is not the case. It's not that things are getting more expensive. The buying power of your dollar has decreased to the point to where it is almost 98% down from the time I mean, you can look at it. I don't know is that a chart that I see pulled
Yeah,
up?
I just put that on. You were talking. If you look at 1913, when the Federal Reserve was created, it was actually valued by $1. It was pegged to the. It was pegged to. When did it get to legal? To, yeah, it was pegged to gold, right? And then
Correct.
you can see how it just kept getting worse. And then in 1933, you can see executive order to make it illegal to hold gold. And then all of a sudden, you see. And then in 1944, as the Bretton Woods established the USD as the world's reserve currency, so now the whole world traded against the USD. And what happened? You see the purchasing power get less and less. And then in 71, if everyone knows history, they closed the gold window. They took the gold standard off the dollar. So now they can just print it at will. And now look at your purchasing power. This is from just 2013, guys. So this is old. Imagine now.
Wow.
Just imagine now. We're at what year are we? Almost 2023. Imagine now.
Look at this chart, man. Me and you are used to trading. Look at this chart. Is this a scam coin chart? Is this something you look at and go, this was a pump and dump? Like
that's a rock pool.
Yeah, this is the most elaborate. Look at the chart. This is the most elaborate rug pull that any economic system has ever seen. This rug pull is worse than the one that Rome had. This one is going to be worse than the one, and the reason why it's worse is because there is so much more money involved. There is so much more involved. Like if you have a mortgage and the house isn't completely paid off, like this kind of market, it worries you because you sit here and you wonder to yourself, okay, I'm not in control of my own money. I mean, things are getting more expensive, quote unquote, by year to year. So how is it that I can save? How is it that what's a good hedge against that? Well, the only thing that the government can't print more of is Bitcoin or Dogecoin or Litecoin or any of those proof of work crypto. Exactly, crypto. Any of those proof of work cryptos, any of those layer one proof of work cryptos that they cannot manipulate unless they buy up those mining rigs or mining companies, at which point they're still at the mercy of not only having event, but they're also at the mercy of the difficult rating that it's going to take in order for them to mine. So, I mean, a lot of these coins now have been mined so much that it's unprofitable for them to spend that money to buy the mining equipment in order to mine it. Dogecoin may be a little different since it does have an infinite supply as a layer one, but I really don't see the government being wise enough to buy Dogecoin because in their minds, they're going to think of it as like, just a little fairy money in their minds for Dogecoin. But it's not, especially with Dogechain. And this is kind of the meat of really what I'm getting at. Dogecoin, as a proof of work layer one, hedges us against this inflation tide. It does. And while it's hedging you against the inflation tide as far as your savings, it also, and buy spots, stay off of leverage. Just get that out of the way. Don't go crazy with the leverage because you will lose your funds. It's always better to buy spot and just hold your crypto. So as you're doing that, you will stay off of that inflation death spiral that they have everything going on. And when banks fail, your POW cryptocurrency will still be running. They won't be able to stop you from making a transaction or sending it wherever you need to send it. That is the power of crypto, is that you kind of have your own money at this point. And that being said, Dogechain offers those people with this kind of economic energy to do things with it that they weren't able to do before. Now they're able to take Dogecoin, and I mean, as this chain grows, it's going to accept. I mean, we already have Ethereum on here. We already have Bitcoin on here. We already have Matic on here, I believe. So, like, imagine when we get Litecoin on here. Imagine when we get like all of the other coins that we can integrate into the chain and get more users in and add that extra liquidity. They will be able to use this chain and use Dogecoin in ways that they weren't able to use it before. This will bring in a new type of users as we begin to integrate more and more sophisticated data and sophisticated dApps. I believe, anyways.
I seen a great tweet earlier a few hours ago from Dogechain Report. I think they're one of their DC ambassadors like you, DJ. And I saw the tweet. It was fantastic. And he had a picture of Donald Trump right? And it says, how do we make Doge great again, right? And I laughed. It says, easy. We enable it with smart contracts capabilities on Doge chain, right? So Doge chain makes a use case out of Doge, all right? So what can you do with Doge? You use it to pay gas fees, buy NFTs, swap with Doge itself, right? And access Doge.fi. Guys, there's lots of projects going on with Doge chain, all right? I know the DeFi Act and we started researching more. You know, we met you, DJ. We're meeting a lot of other people in this. We met the guys at WOJAK. Now we're meeting the guys at dogetools. We like them and what they're doing with their tip bot and with their staking protocol and what's going on there. There's so many other projects. I don't want to miss them all out. It's a great chain, and it's very, very young. And I love that they give Doge a use case. It's not just a freaking meme coin, guys. It's more than just a meme. You know what I mean? A few years ago, we thought it was, but you know when you got a Doge chain, it's made like use case for Doge, basically. You know what I mean? So
we were skeptic in the beginning, when we heard about the QPay AMAs with all the Doge chains projects.
Well, I was more curious. I wouldn't say skeptic. I was more curious.
I was a skeptic, but once I participated on almost every AMA there with QPay and Doge chain projects, I was whoa. It was a big thing. Yeah.
Just look at yesterday. Just look at this DC chart. Okay, it's correlated to Doge. When I had the Doge chart, when Musk did that tweet about who wants to replace me poll, and everyone started to get, and all of a sudden you see a little drop off like Doge, and then look how fast it recovered. This is the day chart. You know what I mean? Look at that. It went up over 5.5%. You know what I mean? So if you're a day trader, you're laughing right now. You know. But if you're just a hooler, it don't matter to you. It don't matter. If you're just hooling or hodling, whatever you want to say it, and just hold this coin and keep accumulating more, guys. Oh, look at all those zeros, the potential zeros to drop. So imagine in a bull run. Imagine a bull run. This gets to 1 cent or 10 cents, and you're accumulating, bro. You want to buy a second or third house, or buy your Ferrari or Lamborghini Countach or whatever you like, whatever you're into.
You're not joking. And
I'm not.
The most hilarious thing about this whole sequence is that we know for a fact before Doge Chain really got started, we know that Dogecoin was a testing ground for Litecoin developers. We know this for a fact. We know that Litecoin developers were using Dogecoin as a testing ground for things they wanted to do for Litecoin. Proof of that is that if you go into the App Store right now on any Android device and type in Dogecoin wallet, it is the exact same setup that Litecoin now use, or not Dogecoin wallet, I'm sorry, Dogecoin card. It is the exact same setup that Litecoin uses. What that showed me is now, I mean, I don't think that project works anymore, but they use that as a testing ground. The developers who develop Dogecoin card, where you can pay for things using Dogecoin on a digital version of a bank card, that was yours. This idea that Litecoin had, they didn't want to deploy it on Litecoin first, give it to the public without having knowledge and see if it would work. So what they did was, since Litecoin miners mine Doge, they took their Dogecoin and they created the Dogecoin card, and they tested it to see if it would work, and it did work. And then they implemented it to Litecoin, and it was a huge success. So now you have, so we already know that Litecoin developers are building on Dogecoin. Imagine when those developers on Litecoin and Dogecoin who are mining it, those people who have coding skills, who are not in this space yet, believe me, they are not here yet. Imagine when we get to reach those people and they think to themselves, you know what, let me give Dogechain a try, and they begin to build. It's going to be insane the kind of run we will have.
Oh, yeah, for sure, man. Listen, this is a Doge chain, and Doge, just the utility because of Doge chain for Doge is going to help like leaps and bounds, guys. Leaps and bounds. You know, I'm super excited. I'm super excited for the future, man. Especially when the markets do turn. You know what I mean? Like people are gonna wake up. You know what I mean? I know there's so much FUD all the time now. Binance FUD lately after the FTXs. You know what I mean? But guys, get to DeFi, get to DEX exchanges. You know what I mean? If it's not your keys, not your wallet. That's been going on the last couple of weeks. Everyone's talking about that too. You want to go on DeFi, guys. It's a lot better. There's way less risk involved because you got 24 access to your funds. You know, and get on WOJAK, get on those type of things. If you own DC, start staking some. You know what I mean? It's like owning stocks and paying dividends, but it's crypto. You know what I mean? You're earning daily. You're not losing the amount of tokens you have when you're staking. You're not losing. You know what I mean? So you're basically using it as collateral. You know what I mean? And you still got your money. You're using your existing funds to make more funds. And that's why we like farming, and that's why I love staking, and that's why we're addicted to DeFi, and that's why Dak and I keep searching for cool stuff, man, and to chill and talk about. So
absolutely.
Yeah. So Cohen, what's going on, bro? What do you think of? What do you think now? After I know you were a skeptic at first, but now what are you saying now?
I love it. I'm bullish.
Everybody loves it. Everybody loves it.
It makes you a believer. And I tell you, until you start seeing it for yourself, it makes you a believer.
I already told about my first experience with Dodge. That was when I was trading a bit. I was just learning, and there was this huge pump and dump. Elon Musk was pumping it all over Twitter and everything, and I didn't even know what it was, a pump and dump. So I kept on buying. I saw it going up, going up. Me happy, and all of a sudden, boom! That big red bar coming up.
The red engulfing candle.
Yeah, but you got to remember that was with everything. You know what I mean? Yeah. That wasn't just that. It was everything. Guys,
it was everything. But still, when
the government was giving free money to everybody, like during the COVID bullshit that went on, and everyone was investing everything, and everyone started to FOMO in and everything. Stocks were all-time highs, cryptos were all-time highs, everything went crazy. And then what do they do? They kill you after the Fed kills you after. All of a sudden, inflation's going so high now. You know what I mean? So they're just market manipulating, but it's all BS. If you think the big picture, zoom out, because it's all BS.
That's true. That's true. So I do see some new people in chat. For those that I think Penny Bags joined us, welcome. Herc, I see, welcome.
Hey guys.
So the new people, only news that you've missed so far is that WOJAK Finance and Doglands have partnered up and is going to create a farm for the pre-sale tokens and WOJAK tokens. So expect a liquidity pump for WOJAK. That's about the only news that we had for you. Oh, this will also help liquidity for the pre-sale tokens, right? Because you're going to have, it works both ways. You're going to have people who hold WOJAK that don't have any Doglands pre-sale, and it's going to rush to grab some so they can get in on this farm. So yeah, make sure you grab some of each of those tokens so you can have yourself a nice farm. I think it's already being set up. News will be coming out soon whenever it is ready to be used.
And we'll go live when that happens. We'll show example of the farms, guys. So you wanna, if you don't have a chance to get on the pre-sale with Dogelands now, guys, wait. And if you got WOJAK and you're holding those, guys, you got a chance to get in on those, and the farms are going to be fantastic. I'm so excited, man. If you missed a call, watch the replay, guys, because we're going to post it. Guys, I'm so bullish right now. It's making my head hurt.
Get a coffee.
I need a double espresso.
The ones building right now are the ones that's going to be successful. And I think WOJAK we just don't stop. It just seems like every week we have something going on at WOJAK Finance for you guys to sink your teeth into. I really think it's shit. Before I forget, the router in our decks now, where you can trade anything on our decks. That's bullish.
Yes.
So it'll basically routed. So like if the majority of the liquidity of a token is on Doge Swap, and you're on WOJAK Finance, then it'll find it on that Doge Swap liquidity and allow you to trade right there from WOJAK Finance. That's what we mean by a router. So you'll be able to
Yeah,
see.
when did that launch? When is that going to launch, or it has
No,
already?
it's now. It's right now. Right now. You can go on WOJAK Dex right now and do that. So
Yeah,
at least
sweet.
to
Yeah, that's what the king. That's what the King Wojak was saying on the chat.
Right.
Yeah, I forgot too. Oh my god, that's big news, man. Sorry. That's
yeah, I forgot myself. That's big news.
Yeah.
So just even so look at that. Even more WOJAK news. Like guys, if I'm not giving you a reason to buy the WOJAK token, I don't know what else to do. I mean, I'm literally throwing every single catalyst I can. Market conditions suck. I get it. But if you're loading up now, you will be happy as hell with me during the bull run. I promise.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And look, a lot of us aren't day traders. So if you're thinking long term, guys, this is the perfect time to get in at these kind of prices.
Oh my
You know what I mean? Just wait it out. Like why I got into crypto, I never got into crypto for pump and dumps. I never got, like, when I first got it, I never day traded ever in my life. I never even knew what it was. Binance Exchange, number one exchange in the world right now, was not even existent. I was just a hooler. I still am a hooler. You know what I mean? So guys, think long term for this, guys. It's gonna seem like this right now, and then it's just gonna be like this. Where, you're like, holy smokes, man. My last bull run. See this house? I'm in my bedroom now. I got, because of the last bull run we had, the second bull run. So from 2017 bull run, I got to get my house. You know what I mean? So like, guys, think long term. Don't think, I want to get rich in a day or two. I'm tired of going to work. I'm tired of being a slave to paper currency. Guys, we're gonna have to work. Everyone still has to work for now. You know what I mean? But if you take some of your dollars, their paper currency, and start flipping some of that into crypto. Don't buy yourself bonds, because bonds are useless. Don't get those crappy. Don't get into that stuff. I'm not giving you financial advice, because you never know. Crypto's highly volatile, and we're only here for entertainment purposes. But I'm telling you, guys, get in on this now, because this is the time where if you wait it out, you can get rich and get your own house. If you don't have one, get your second house.
Yeah.
Get your Ferrari, get your freaking Lamborghini, get your Porsche 911, wherever you like. You know what I mean? Get yourself a driver, hire yourself a driver to drive you around in your limo.
No, just invest more.
Portfolio mark. Portfolio mark. It is one thing to experience that 6-figure portfolio mark, and when you do experience it, it's almost like you don't know quite what to do with it at first. You're so happy, and you kind of have hit that barrier. You really don't know how to address it, but you will not get there. You mark my words. If you're leverage trading, 98% of leverage traders lose. I mean, it's just a fact.
Oh yeah.
Don't trade your tokens. Buy spot. Like, I mean, this is not financial advice, but I mean, like, doing my own research for myself, this is stuff that I've seen work for me. Like, everybody wants that 6-figure portfolio. I've gotten it before. I think I've just heard Canuck say that he was able to kind of help himself get to those kind of figures before. So, I mean, there are people in this space who have knowledge on how to make this stuff happen. You want to buy low. You want to hold as long as you possibly can. Because
hold on for dear life. Yeah. Hold on for dear life. That's what it's all about. Do not panic. Do not panic.
You spend a couple hundred Doge and get 10K WOJAK tokens, just 10,000 WOJAK tokens. And then say WOJAK goes to $1, $2, $3 the next bull run. And that's not impossible if you look at the market cap. But say it gets to $1, $2, $3. Like, what? It's like you literally just took a very small amount of money and you have a huge chunk of money to play with now. And this is the idea of crypto, is that by the time you sell your coins, you'll be selling so small amount of them that it won't hurt your bag at all. That is the point, is that you want to buy this low so that by the time it does get that high, you're not left behind. You want to be that guy that was saying, hey, you see this bottom? I bought right fucking there. I bought right here. Like that's where, at Dogechain, that's what it did. Like, I bought at 3035. If you go look at the chart, that is the exact freaking bottom for Dogechain. Was 3035, maybe a little less than that from somebody exciting trying to dump it more. But literally, that was the bottom line. I bought there. I can point to the chart and say, hey, I bought right there. So guys, if you want to make it in crypto, that's what you got to do. You got to buy that dip, because that is where you want it. You don't want to buy the rips. You want to buy the dips.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah.
Don't start buying when you see everyone else buying all of a sudden. You know what I mean? Because if the guys that start buying too late, they're the ones who held their bags earlier, and they're going to be selling on you. So do it now. Do it now. And like Cohen said earlier, he got in he's seen everyone buying at the top, and he FOMO bought, and then he got wrecked. But guess what? If you do that now, and one of the DogChain partners that are partnered with WOJAK, Cohen, you can wreck this.
But that's
don't forget that's still going on too, eh? That's still going on too. So.
Yeah, exactly.
That's crazy. Like, the fact that we have this is insane. So, like, if you're a partner, and this is another thing, if you guys know projects out there that need promotions and need use case for their crypto, like, is this not a use case within itself? The mere fact, hey, I have my project partner with WOJAK Finance, and if your trade goes bad with our coin, we got WOJAK Finance, Unrectus governance protocol that can help you out. That's a use case to any crypto that's on Dogechain. So WOJAK Finance is set up to be extremely successful. Extremely successful. If you don't think a big player will want to take advantage of a never before seen governance that actually works, like somebody got a refund a couple of weeks back, if you think that they're not going to want to take a chance on it, they are. They are going to want to take a chance on WOJAK Finance. And if they're not going to want to take a chance on WOJAK Finance just from looking at the decks, after talking with me, they will. So, look, Elon Musk has Dogecoin. I got WOJAK Finance. That's just how this works. So, I'm going to help build it. I'm going to help pump it. I'm going to help everybody get involved with it as much as they possibly can. I'm going to be jumping in and out of chat rooms. I'm going to be talking and harassing other chains. I'm going to be seeing what I can do to help push WOJAK Finance, possibly chain, question mark. But there is a lot of stuff that I'm working on and very excited for.
God, that's why, you know what? That's why we're doing these videos. That's why we're having guys like you on. You know what I mean? And guys like Krakoots, if I'm saying it, sorry, I never ever said your name. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Cohen, if you help me out there. But I love that. When I met it, hey, there he is. Huh?
Hello.
Hey, buddy.
It's Krakooz.
Krakoozy. Oh, I love it. Now, see, it almost sounds Italian. Krakoozy.
No, you need the French accent, pal. You need to work on the French accent.
We're gonna talk.
I gotta work on it.
I call him Bogdanov.
Huh?
Welcome aboard, bro.
Who, me?
Yeah, hi.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, but I have nothing else to add than DJ has already said. Partnership with Doglands, incredible. It's DJ who set up everything, and the farms will be on as soon as possible. As soon as the dev wakes up, we will set up the farm.
Perfect.
It will have a 2x bonus on it, so jump on it to get the juicy rewards. And what else? Yes, and the auto routing is activated on WOJAK Finance, so you can trade any asset. I tried it myself, and it works. So perfect. You can get your DC from WOJAK Finance now.
That is so
yeah,
fire.
which is great. I actually I like that because I was like, I didn't want to use like quick swap. I didn't want to use an outside chain. You know what I mean? So I was like, I had to before, you know what I mean? Or I will not use a centralized exchange. I don't care. I will not even use it as a last resort. I will not. So I was using that to get some DC. But then today I was like, after I saw the Kings announcement, I said, oh, I'm going to try. So I swapped some. And then I made a joke on the WOJAK chat. I got sabotage again. But I was only kidding. I got this one done. It was easy.
We are used to that, CryptoCanute. We know that you are sabotaging a lot of projects on the chain, and it's your secret agenda. We know.
I just want to, you know, you want people out there on the chain having laughs. You know what I mean? So it's But it was, you know, I'm glad I woke up to that excitement. I was like, oh my God, I didn't even have a chance to wake up with my Woody. I just woke up. I was like, holy cow, I don't even have a chance for a hard on. That was my hard on. I seen that. I was like, sweet.
No, you did not. Oh man,
The morning wood.
Yeah, the morning wood. My morning wood was on WOJAK.
Oh man. Oh man. Bunch of WOJAK asses on chat. Anyway.
Oh, I love it. I love it, man. It's one of my favorite chats over there, especially when it gets busy and you're hosting your DJ party. Oh God, it gets crazy. You guys are nuts.
It gets nuts. So like this adds more decentralization to WOJAK Finance, right? Because now like we don't need users to quote unquote add liquidity directly to WOJAK Finance in order for you guys to pull up your tokens. Now, I mean, literally, I think the number one complaint, and this is a good complaint to have, by the way, the number one complaint we had from our users, I think the only complaint we had from our users, including you guys, was that you couldn't do everything on WOJAK DEX. Like you couldn't trade every token you wanted on WOJAK DEX. Guess what? Now you freaking can. I mean, this is like, you don't have to go anywhere. Like literally, you can pull up WOJAK Finance and just do whatever you want now. I mean, this really is great. This is great. This is really great. Really bullish.
Oh yeah, it's really good. That's really good. I'm happy. Attic, you got anything to add? Oh yeah, it's complete. Attic, you got anything to add?
Boom.
Are we gonna let it? Should we let it rain in the? Should we let it rain in the chat a little bit for the guys who are on here? We want to let it rain some DC guys. Listen, we wanted to let it rain, but I want you guys to do this first. Guys are on the call before it rains because Cole and I were discussing this. I want you, after we post this video to YouTube, share it. I want you to share our channel. I want you to share DC channel. I want you to share the WOJAK channel. All right, all the other projects. Okay. The Dogslands, their ICO, the ICO or IDO, whatever you want to call it, guys, share it to everyone, okay? And then we're gonna let it rain. You guys want free reign, that's fine, but I want you to share the news first, guys. Share. We like giving away money, but we also want you guys to do your part and help grow the chain by shilling and showing everybody you know. So please, I want you to retweet. Right now, retweet what's going on Doglands. Retweet what's going on with WOJAK. Retweet. Let's do it now, because we want it to rain. But do your part. Get this going on, guys. Come on.
Let's give a little rain.
Yeah.
You want to do a little rain? A little rain now.
There you go. How about this one?
Oh, that's compared to me. I said little, DJ WOJAK.
Oh, my bad.
We should share the screen. Hold on. Should we show this? We gotta share the screen. Hold on. Let's share the screen while we're letting it rain. Hold on. Where are we here?
Go.
All right. Let's share the screen. Okay, guys. This is what we mean by raining. Okay. Boom! Look at that. Boom! It's raining.
All right, so I also want to give, before we do any kind of sign-offs, also want to, again, mention a big thank you to the DeFi addicts. We at WOJAK Finance have been able to tell that you guys have been a humongous part, not only for WOJAK Finance, but also for DC ecosystem at large. You guys don't quit. You guys never give up. You're always in the most prominent and active chats, even DC main. You guys are constantly sharing. And I try my best, and you guys know this, to publish anything that you guys push in DC main directly. I'm always willing to help you guys. And I love coming on here. So anytime you guys need me or would like to speak to me, I'm always available.
Okay, pal.
I thank you guys so much for everything you guys do for the chain.
And DJ, we're just starting, bro. Just imagine where we're gonna be in a year from now, as we keep doing these and we keep getting more popular. As you're growing, DJ, as we growing, WOJAK's growing, as Dogechain is growing, guys, and the other projects that all the partners that are in there, guys. Oh my God, I don't want to talk dirty right now, but something's going on in my pants thinking about in a year or two from now.
Close your eyes, my children.
You have to close your eyes. Unplug your ears. I'm serious, man. I'm so excited, man.
Yeah, we're just doing this for about what 4 or 5 months now, and we're just having
Yeah,
fun.
just
We're
having
just
fun, bro.
fun.
You know what? I love it, man. You know,
The
I
things
want to
I
make it our calling.
No, the things we've learned during this short trip already, it's amazing. I'm really having a blast right now. So
Yeah.
with all these
So
calls.
let's guys, thanks for joining. Make sure you like and subscribe. We're gonna post a replay. We don't want to make it too long because when it's too long of a video, nobody watches till the end. So DJ Wojak, if you don't mind some ending tunes to end this off, guys. Thanks for joining the call, man. If DJ wants to pump up some jams before we end the recording, let's go. Okay, gotta mute my mic.